Hello, this is the week in the life of me, Sam. To start off for Monday, I didn't get any pictures or recordings of my morning. However, I did record the end of my day. However, to start off my day, I had 4:46 lecture at 8:30 in the morning. Then I have a 4-hour block period where I usually go to the library to do homework. At 2:30, I have classes back to back till 4:50. Then I go to sleep in my car before this class, 336 lab at 5:30. After my day at school, I went home, but I forgot I didn't buy my steak for meal prep on Sunday, so I went to go do that. On my way to get gas, I saw something pretty funny. Don't worry, there was a tow truck conveniently there that helped them get out. When I got home, I had fish and rice with some asparagus. I had a vessel that my girlfriend gave me last weekend. And after eating, I relaxed, and I realized that I had a late assignment and a quiz to do, so I did homework till 10 p.m. and played video games to finish the day. My moods that day were tired in the morning, anxious midday, calm midday, and worried/rushed. Tuesday, this day usually starts a little bit different than my regular routine. I usually go to the gym around 5 a.m. and leave around 6:30, and I go with my girlfriend, but she had work a little bit earlier today, so I took it as an easy day. I woke up around 6:20, I did my regular chores, played with my dogs a bit. After that, I took a banana, I went to the gym at 8 a.m. I worked out for an hour and a half. I got home, made breakfast, which is my regular 3 eggs, a slice of sourdough, an apple, and an orange. I relaxed for a bit before starting my homework. I did that till 1 p.m. Then I took a break, played some games with my friends. Before leaving for school, I had leftover chicken and rice in a vessel. After that, I got ready and went to school for one class, my intro to psych class from 4 to 5. After that, I go pick up my girlfriend and take her to her LEVC class from 7 to 9. However, we noticed when we got there, the class was cancelled. So instead of doing homework like I usually do during her class, we went to Target shopping. More like she went Target shopping and I just followed her around. We ate McDonald's and I relaxed for the rest of the day. These are my micros and macros. This is my water intake. And I use a Whoop app that goes along with my Whoop watch to monitor my sleep as well as my strain. And strain which is the amount of work I put my body through throughout the day. And recovery, which is my sleep from the last night and my strain from the day before combined to tell me how I should feel that day. My moods were tired, calm, a little annoyed, and relaxed. This is day 3, Wednesday. Wednesday I woke up at 6 a.m. where I went straight to the gym till 7:30 with my girlfriend where we did legs together. After the gym, I had my usual breakfast, 3 eggs, a sourdough, but I had it with a brisk lemonade this time. After I fed my dogs and I played with them for a bit, I did homework from 10 to 12. I took a nap and I had some lunch with the pasta and shrimp. Pick was bad, but I promised there's more shrimp under the pasta. I also played with my cousin for a bit before heading to school around 2 to 5. After school, I drove home, had dinner. I was planning to make a meal prep I was supposed to make on Tuesday, but got lazy and had some leftover steak and rice with 2 dumplings. I did homework from 8 to 10, played games for an hour, then went to bed. These are my macros and micros. This is my water intake. This is my recovery. For recovery, the range is red to yellow to green. Today was meh. Moods today were tired in the morning, relaxed throughout the day, and lazy at the end. For Thursday, I had my 4:46 lab at 8:30 a.m. Luckily, I had enough time to make myself my usual breakfast and took some coffee with me. I also took a banana and apple to school with me. I then have a long 5-hour block where I go to my 4:46 PLF and study at the library. I also had lunch, which was a double chicken tostada from Pollo Loco. I usually don't get this because of the tostada, but they ran out of the non-cut chicken, so I had no other choice. After school, I have to walk across campus from Maple Hall to Redwood parking lot, which is across campus. While walking though, I met the school cat, which I learned that we had one today. I went home, I had dinner. I forgot to take a picture of, but it was a smaller portion of pasta and shrimp. I did homework from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m., then I went to sleep. These are my micros and macros. This is my water intake. This is my recovery today. My moods throughout the day was tired, excited, annoyed, tired again, and relaxed. This is day 5, Friday. Friday I had the longest sleep in a while. For breakfast I had my usual 3 eggs, 1 sourdough, a banana, and an apple. For lunch I finally made my meal prep, which I was supposed to make on Monday or Tuesday. It was steak and rice with a side of sauce. I studied in the morning and did some homework. After that I played games till I had work at 4:30. And for dinner I had the turkey elbow sandwich from work. These are my micros and macros. This is my water intake. My moods were rested, relaxed, and tired at the end. Saturday is my easy day. I have no work or school that day. I woke up around 9 a.m., did homework, and studied till 2 p.m. I had lunch, which was my meal prep, the steak and rice. I took a break, played some games. My sister and her husband came over. They're fostering a dog, so we introduced them to my dogs. After I finished my homework, I studied till 11 p.m. where I fell asleep. These are my micros and macros. This is my water intake. My moods today were rested and relaxed. Sunday, I have the same schedule as Friday, so I'm going to treat it the same way or else I won't be able to finish and do this project by Monday. I had the same breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Overall, some trends I noticed is I wasn't drinking enough water. I'm only drinking about half of my big bottle. And on the weekends, I tend to slack and not drink a lot at all. I also noticed my sleep is bad during the week, but I make up for it on the weekend. I also noticed that I can add a day or two to my workout routine to the gym. This week was really busy. I had 4 projects, and I was only really focused on doing those as fast as I can. But on normal weeks, I can definitely add more days. I also noticed that I might start taking more iron pills and other pills to make up for the lacking micros I saw. I was constantly low on a few of them. Overall, I like this project, except for the part that I had to keep reminding myself to chart what I'm doing every hour.